In this website auditor review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this software. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Website Auditor. Website Auditor is a software that lets you perform page by page website audits to optimize your technical SEO. So this is what you should see once you've pretty much opened up the software. You go ahead and go onto the website and download it and install it to your PC or computer, and this is what you should see once you've opened up the software. It should open up this pretty blank page, so for any beginners it could be a bit underwhelming, but there's a lot to go ahead and show once you start your project. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into it and show all the features that the website auditor has to offer. So again, you should be greeted with this page. Now up here we've got our projects, which we would obviously have more projects once we start. To the right of that we then have the create new project. You can open an existing project again once you've actually created one, save, close, check your cloud, and enter your license if you need to. So again, in the middle right here, there's no project to show right now because we haven't started any, but if we want to go ahead and open one, you can open it right there. But we're going to jump into it and click new project to start our new project. So once you go ahead and click create new project, it should then open up this mini window in the middle where you can start pretty much filling in the details for creating your project. There's a simple couple of steps process, and step one is to enter a website URL. So this is going to be the URL or domain or whatever website you want to actually start optimizing your SEO. Again, very simple, minimalistic and straightforward. That's what I really love about this software. There's not a lot going on, so it isn't really confusing for beginners to go ahead and start. It's very simple in the beginning, gets a bit more complicated throughout, but it's still very straightforward. So you go ahead and again fill in your domain or your website URL for the software to actually go ahead and start optimizing that website. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a website now, and once you've actually gone ahead and filled in your website, you can go ahead and click finish. But rather than going ahead and clicking finish, we're going to jump into the main or deeper features. So you can actually go ahead and I'll show you how to customize your settings for your optimization. So if you want to go ahead and click finish now, then the software, or what that would do, is then automatically optimize your website without any kind of customizable or personal options. If you want to go ahead and add your personal options, which I think is a very great option to do, you can go ahead and click enable expert options right here. And then rather than clicking finish, you can go ahead and click next and move on to more steps. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to click finish. If you don't want to move on to any more steps, you would click finish and just start optimizing it straight away, and then in under a couple of seconds you would now optimize your website, which is again a cool feature on its own. But if you want to dive deeper into the more personalization features, you would enable the expert options. So once you've gone ahead and done that, you can go ahead and click next, and it should now take us to step 2 of this software. So if you clicked finish, you would be finished. But now we're on this step 2 where we can go ahead and go through all these different sections of step 2. So we've got robust text instructions, filtering, speed, JavaScript, URL parameters, and advanced options. We're going to go ahead and go through these 3 main ones to go ahead and actually dive deeper into the options of actually optimizing your website SEO. So on the robot text or the robust text instructions, you can actually go ahead and change or kind of customize what type of robot the software uses or the website auditor uses. So if you click on this, there's a little bit of a variety for you to choose from. You've got a Googlebot, Googlebot Mobile, Googlebot News, Image, Video, Bingbot, Yandexbot, and then a custom. So there's a cool little kind of, again, variety of bots for you to choose from, depending on what type of bot you want to go ahead and choose or optimize for your website. So we're going to go ahead and just stay with the one the software offers, but again, you can go ahead and choose right here which one best suits you, which I think is a really, truly incredible feature, because again, you can make it customizable to you and just have a better outcome overall when you start actually optimizing your website. Below that, we've then got crawl as a specific user agent. You can go ahead and use this option to crawl the website using a user specific agent, which it says right there. You can go ahead and take that if you need to. Below that, we've got the limit scan depth. So here is how you can specify how deep into your website structure the website auditor will go to pull out pages for your optimization. So again, what that does is if you click it, let's go ahead and click it, you can actually go ahead over here and change how many pages the website auditor bot will actually dive into your website. So if you have a huge website, this is pretty much the best option for huge websites. If you had a ton of different pages, you'd want to go ahead and make sure the website auditor actually goes through all those pages. If you don't, you want to go ahead and leave that because you don't really need it. So again, the website I'm using isn't very huge, so we're going to go ahead and just leave it for now. And then finally, you can go ahead and search for orphan pages. The website audio will search Google Index and website sitemap for pages that are not linked from other pages of your website. So it goes ahead and actually goes and searches for pages that just aren't linked to your website. If you want to go ahead and do that and you've got pages that aren't linked, go ahead and select that as well. So again, there's a lot of ton of advanced features for you to go through in this section. It's just where you can dive deep into all of the personalization settings, which I personally truly love. I think it's very incredibly easy as well. It's not very confusing, but it's really great because again, you can make it customizable for you and then get a better outcome at the end. So next we're going to move on to the filtering section. This is where you can go ahead and specify your filters. So you can go ahead and select whether you want to collect only pages with the following words or symbols in the URL. So if you were to select that, you can actually go ahead and start typing in certain words which you want the software to go ahead and collect. So maybe you've got a certain page on selling or marketing, you'd want to go ahead and type in those words, and then the website auditor will definitely collect those pages. Again, it's a huge, really great feature that I personally really love. Makes it really personal to you, and just better, rather than going ahead and scanning everything, you can make sure it scans the right pages for the better outcome for you. Next, we've got do not scan pages with the following words. So that is pretty much the opposite of that. You can go ahead and select that, and if you want certain pages with certain words that you do not want scanning, you'd go ahead and put them in there, and the website auditor will not scan them either. Next, you can go ahead and select the resources to collect, different types of resources you want the website auditor to collect, whether it's images, videos, other stuff like that. You can go ahead and select those as well, or unselect them if you have them selected. And finally, web page extensions. You can go ahead and type those in if you need, or if you have web page extensions. So again, this filtering section is exactly what it is. It goes ahead and filters out different pages, or filters in different pages if you kind of want a more customizable, finite search of your optimization, SEO of your pages. If you want to go ahead and have specific pages or take out specific pages, this is the best section for that, and I really love that. Next, we're going to finally move on to the speed section. Now this is where you can go ahead and actually sort out the speed for your website optimization. So it allows you to limit the number of requests that this website actually goes ahead and uses, which again just saves time, saves speed, and saves your resources. So if you want to select that, it's only one option. It's pretty simple and straightforward. You can then go ahead and set the different requests per second. So you've got 10 requests per second here. You can make it, let's say, 15 per 1 second, or you can go ahead and do less, like 5 per 1 second. So go ahead and play about with that. It depends on how big your website is. But once you are happy with all of your settings, you can go ahead and click finish. And there you go, we have now finished, and as you can see, the software is now instantly loading up all of our pages with the best optimization. And again, that's what I love about this software. It's very quick and very optimizable and very customizable. It's insanely simple and straightforward, good for beginners and good for professionals. So there's only a few things here that we need to go through in terms of optimizing your website for SEO. You can go ahead and see all the pages here. If you want to go ahead and filter out certain pages, you can go to this icon in the top right hand corner and then customize the columns for different pages. So whether you want page info showing, page availability, and then you've got all your pages right here, you can go ahead and filter that out as well, making it more personalized to you, not only the actual SEO for it, but just the workspace in general. So if you went ahead and unselected some like tags, or let's go with title, and then click OK, we now have the different types of pages here: HTTP status code, click depth, link to page, links from page, word count, and tags. So those are all the different columns and all the different kind of insights and analytics of your website optimization coming through here in your main workspace. Very simple to read, it's just all right here. If you were to go ahead and click on any page, let's just go with this one, you can then see more details all the way at the bottom. So this bottom section right here is to go ahead and see more details about your page. You can then again see links to page, links from page, images, resources, and the page speed, which is a really cool feature that I didn't think would be necessary, but it's good to go ahead and be able to see your page speed once it starts coming through. Again, you can also see all the resources, content type, robots instruction, dates, everything, every finite detail of your website optimization. Definitely this is the best workspace for that. I really love this workspace and this software in general. It's good for optimizing your website. In total, really great and the best software for SEO, because you can see just more different and integration features than a lot of other softwares actually offer. Go through these and pretty much run through all your pages. It just gives you loads and several ways of different ways to actually go ahead and manage your data through your website optimization. And there you go, that is it for going ahead and optimizing your website for SEO. That is it for the website auditor review, and there's a couple of features that I personally really love. Those features is again how simple and straightforward it is to go ahead and start your project for optimizing it for your SEO. It's really great and simple. As you can see, we ran through it very easy and it's not too complicated. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. Anyone who needs to optimize their websites would definitely or should definitely use this software. Would I use it myself? Yes, I absolutely would. If I ever needed to optimize my website, I would definitely use this myself. Overall, 10 out of 10 software, and I would use it again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.